First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball
now,
on the show starts
2021
now.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Kwang Young Kim gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start. Pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Raimel Tapia is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 289 is the average coming in. 11 home runs and 30 RBIs. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Bader is there. 2 gone.
Batting third.
And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. How about top 5 in the National League? I love watching him when he comes up to the plate. There's an electricity about him. He's got power and he's got that swagger that you just can't miss.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average coming in at 266, 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Popped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Chichi Gonzalez, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now to the plate, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. That's popped up. Fuentes trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
3-2. Get down. 0-2.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next to hit, Dylan Carlson, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
These Rockies guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
Number 1.
Now the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Kim has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now. Number 9 waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the payoff pitch home. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate, number 9. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with one swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
At the plate now, Dom Nunez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. DeYoung backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 50, Chichi Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Chichi Gonzalez, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on the way.
Nope, that's down.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Frozen for strike three, and that retires the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count
And a ball 1-0.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
A ball and a strike now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And it's fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again, 1-2. Yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Goldschmidt leads off second with nobody out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. No outs, nobody on. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
O'Neal.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 6 home runs, 10 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Kwang Young Kim. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
High in the air into shallow left center. Tapia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Trevor Story steps in now. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fouled off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And another foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 2-1. That brings in Tommy Edman.
Leading up for St. Louis, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
First pitch on its way.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Next, it'll be Dylan Carlson. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. McMahon gathers it in, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Too high.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Popped up. Fuentes has a play. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s. 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. Striding in is Garrett Hampson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah. It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And it's quickly 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that one yanked just foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 9.
Stepping in once again is number 9. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
In the air out to straightaway left. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I notice pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Another one sent foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now
Paul DeYoung digs in next.
Paul.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about any time soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now
not a lot
catcher.
you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Yadi Molina digging in now. Now the first pitch. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Dom Nunez as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The 0-1 on its way. A shot down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Josh Fuentes. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 0-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. O'Neill looks up, gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Hey, that was a pretty good fastball. Some low fire at the knees. But in this day and age of launch angle, this guy was able to go down and get it and hit it a mile.
Stepping in now, Chichi Gonzalez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Raimel Tapia. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Busch, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Cardinals.
So now here is Tyler O'Neill. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
And if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
At the plate, Kwang Young Kim. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
0-2.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Left side, but well foul. Another 0-2 home. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. And she'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Called strike 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-2 St. Louis. Dakota Hudson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 43.
Digging in will be Trevor Story. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got to hurry. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Next up is Ryan McMahon. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering.
Ball back outside.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Rockies 2. And now Dylan Carlson. He bounced out
Leading
last time
for
up.
the Cardinals, the right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Justin Lawrence is into the ball game now as he'll make his
Now
5th
pitching
appearance
for
of the season
Colorado,
here.
Number 74, Justin Lawrence.
Now here's the first offering.
Nope.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Tapia's in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Next to stand in is Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way.
No. Inside.
1-0. Scorched to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Hampson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul
DeYoung. Stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First offering.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here it comes on 0-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Arenado is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 4-2.
The catcher, number 4.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
1-0.
Yadier Molina is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Tapia, and he makes the play to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Cardinals are out in front, 5-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Garrett Hampson.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 9.
So next to hit is number 9. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Molina has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now to
Number
bat,
3.
Dom Nunez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-0 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The third baseman, number 8.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader.
Bingo.
Tyler Kinley will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 40, Tyler Kinley.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hampson is right there, one down.
The batter, number 43.
Edmundo Sosa will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 63, Edmundo Sosa.
And the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. One out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains 5-2. Giovanni Gallegos will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Alan Trejo is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Alan Trejo.
First pitch on its way as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
1-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Now the first pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Now the 0-1. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now at the plate is Trevor Story, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey!
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Swing and a liner. Bader gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail 5-2. Michael Givens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
Dylan Carlson.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey!
The 0-1 delivery. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. And he makes a great diving stop for the out.
I can't tell you how big a play that is right there. It's so important to keep runners off base, but how about keeping the go-ahead runner off base? Your pitcher's fired up right now.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
The 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still out in front 5-2. Andrew Miller takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Now to the plate, here is Ryan McMahon, grounded out in his last at-bat.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Ryan McMahon.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
To the plate now, Charlie Blackmon, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Miller, a native Floridian. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final today. The St. Louis Cardinals used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kwang Young Kim earns win number 4 on the season. Andrew Miller closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you.
Hello there, baseball fans, and welcome to a Mother's Day edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the St. Louis Cardinals combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-2. The Dodgers amassed 14 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 12-7. Carson Kelly had a total of 3 RBIs on the day, leading the Diamondbacks past the Mets 6-2. He is among the NL leaders in triples. Tommy Pham had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Padres get the win over the Giants 10-7. He is among the NL leaders in total base hits. The Atlanta Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-4. Eric Sogard was unconscious at the dish, driving in 9 runs, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 11-2. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Washington Nationals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-0. The Orioles had 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 7-4. The Cincinnati Reds held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-3. Casey Mize collected win number 2 on the year, helping lead the Tigers past the Twins 3-2. The Kansas City Royals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 10-9. The Astros put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-2. Mike Fiers got win number 1 on the year, leading the A's over the Rays 5-2. Chris Flexen got his second W of the season, helping Seattle take care of the Rangers 3-1. So that's the show on this Mother's Day. Have a great day with Mom, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for more news and results from around baseball.
you.